Good morning, it's great to have some time with you today. I've just done the Moortown's Christmas special, hence been looking like a Christmas tree, so I'm sorry if that's a bit bright for you this Sunday morning. But I've got the privilege to talk about our little verse that we're doing through December, and also to introduce our theme today. And our verse, if you remember it, is Luke 2, chapter 10. And last week we were finding out that the angels found the shepherds, who were usually the people who were outside, who missed a lot of what was going on because they were always looking after their sheep. And the shepherds were told by the angels this really special verse, and it says, but the angels said, "Do not be afraid." And last week we were doing all about not being afraid. And if you missed that, you can watch that again on YouTube. But it goes on to say, the angel said, "Do not be afraid, for I bring you good news." And that good news, of course, is Jesus coming and Jesus being born. And not only is a new baby good news, but Jesus wasn't just any baby. Not that any baby is not good news, because Jesus was the Son of God. And we will find out more about that. But that was amazing news for all of us. And our readings today from Isaiah 40 and also from Mark 1, 1-8. And in Mark 1, 1-8, we find out that John the Baptist, he also came to tell people the good news of Jesus. And that it meant that actually you could be forgiven for all the things you had done and find a way back to God if you chose to follow him. That was the good news, that there is nothing that can keep you away from God anymore, as it reminds us in Romans. So we're going to find out about good news today, and I don't know what good news feels like to you. When you hear some good news, how do you feel? Does it make you jump? Does it make your heart beat? What does good news look like to you? I know for Rowan, good news would be having cheese and biscuits again. Watching Nativity for the 15th time. We seem to be getting into that quite a lot. But maybe good news for you is someone being healed, someone getting better. Maybe it's getting the present that you've always wanted from Father Christmas. I don't know what your good news is, but the good news that the angels told the shepherds on that first Christmas night is the good news that we still hear now. And we're going to be good news to people this week, because as it says in our reading in Isaiah 40, 1-11, which we'll find out about in a little bit, that actually this good news brings comfort, and it's not good news just to keep to ourselves. This is something to shout about and to tell other people that Jesus is good news. And we want to share that good news this week. So what we'd like you to do as our activity is to try and get, and if you're very little, please don't go to the shops on your own, but go with somebody. Or if you can't get any, maybe someone could get you some, or maybe you can order some. But if you could get a box of heroes, because we're going to buy a box of heroes for someone who's been to our door over these last few months, who's been delivering things to us despite the fact that the bugs are here and there's all sorts going on. So it might be your postman or post lady. It might be the Amazon driver who brings you all your stuff. It might be if you get medicines delivered, it might be the person that brings medicines. Or it might be someone who's been looking after you and turns up at your door. But whoever that is, just have a think and see if you can get a box of heroes, and you can tell them that you have been a hero. And we've got these great little poems for you that have been done for us by two lovely special people in church this week, and they've got loads of these made, so you can pick one of these up in the church car park from a box. And basically it says, "Thank you that you help everyone regardless of your safety." That's hero. God bless, stay safe, and have a lovely Christmas. And then we've got our Luke 2 verse 10 across the bottom. "Do not be afraid, I bring you good news." And you can get one of those from the car park from today. So if you're coming for the toy and tin, you can pick one up then. And you can put it on your chocolates and then give that to somebody who comes to your door. Maybe someone who just races in and drops off a parcel for you. And you go, "Wait a minute, I want to give you this to say thank you for being good news to me and for doing what you have done this year for me and for bringing the things that you have, just to encourage somebody. You know, there's another verse in the Bible which I love, and it tells us that our feet are beautiful. I don't know whether you think your feet are beautiful. I'm not going to show you my feet. I've got my boots on today. But do you know what? It says in the Bible, it's Isaiah again, the prophet. Remember the prophet who speaks for God. And Isaiah, in a different verse later on, in Isaiah 58, says, you know, how beautiful are the feet of the person who brings good news. So whether your feet are horrid, or as you think, or maybe they're amazing, you have beautiful feet because your feet carry you to somebody and you are able to bring good news to somebody else. So this week, I'm going to pray that we all have an opportunity to get our box of heroes and to give them to somebody, to remind them they are good news, and to remember again for all of us the good news of Jesus. And I'm going to leave it there. So enjoy. So right, you can take your dark glasses off now. No more sparkling. And enjoy the rest of the morning. Take care. Bye-bye.